Here's a question I know you're going to love answering, and that is, what is your favorite cola? What is your favorite cola, if you have one? And if you don't have a favorite cola, what about carbonated beverage? If you drink anything carbonated, and barring that, then what's your favorite drink? I'm going to ask you that. I gave up soda, as in the flavored soda, years ago, largely because it's just full of junk and gunk and sugar and syrup, and I don't need that. I'm happier for not drinking it. Some people say, well, why don't you drink diet? Well, because I don't ingest any kind of artificial sweetener. That is to say, I won't put anything that was not made in nature in my body, knowingly. I avoid trans fats. That would be partially hydrogenated anything. I avoid high fructose corn syrup, of course, at all costs. And, anything that's got Splenda, NutraSweet, you name it. If it's artificial, I don't want it. Not for me, okay? I have a lot of vices, in fact, coffee being one of my vices. I would normally drink coffee with heavy cream. I've recently made the switch to drinking just espresso. No cream. I'll usually get 4 shots of espresso, and that'll get me through the day. And I'm very happy. I'm saving calories and not drinking a lot of fat. Fat's important. You need to have fat. Fat, protein, carbohydrates. You need to have all three. Your body needs them. All of them. So, I was listening to the radio, believe it or not, the other day, in the cars where I normally listen to radio. I think it was one of the satellite radios, and or I guess broadcast things in my car. And sorry for the lack of technical speak there, but I heard an advertisement for this natural cola, Zevia, and it's the natural alternative to diet soda. It's actually using stevia, which is natural. It occurs in nature on its own, doesn't need any help from man. And I'm not much of a diet soda drinker because I didn't really like the taste. So I decided to get this and try it. They sell them on Amazon. I got a 24-pack. And I got to tell you, all natural, sugar-free, stevia, it's in there. And it's called Zevia, Z-E-V-I-A. 0 calories, carbs, fat. It's got nothing in it other than a little bit of caffeine, 45 milligrams of caffeine, some sodium, and then stevia, which is a leaf. And it's not that bad. If you gave this to someone after they asked for a diet drink, they would not know that it was Zevia. They would not know that it's a natural sweetener, not an artificial sweetener. Because they're used to, either some sort of aftertaste or cola tasting a little off. It's sweet up front, and then you can kind of taste the stevia after, the initial has gone away. That's what I call it. It's the, when your mouth first feels the carbonation tingling and the sweetness goes away. It is carbonated, and let's see if you can hear the bubbles. I better be careful, because if I poured it on the microphone, I'd be in big trouble. I know. I'm not saying that you have to stop drinking Diet Coke. Fine. Okay, Diet Dr. Pepper. Whatever. Always gotta have color commentary running in the background of these videos, don't you? Don't you, Wicked? You can't let me... Just let me enjoy it. It's natural. Always got to get the last word, don't you? So if you always wanted to give it a shot, give it a shot. If you're hooked on diet beverages, that's fine. But consider switching to natural sweeteners and possibly staying away from, high fructose corn syrup and anything that's not natural. I mean, not to say that cola occurs naturally, but everything in here is natural. There's the carbonation. It's proof. Zevia gives you belches. Of course, that's not their marketing slogan. I made that up, really, and hopefully hopefully they won't mind me, pushing their product. Because I gotta say, I'm very happy enough with the taste. If I feel like I need to drink something sweet, now I've got something. Really don't have much of a sweet tooth though. Gotta tell you, except for ice cream. I do like ice cream, and I do like Twizzlers, and I do like. Okay, so I do have a sweet tooth, but I have to watch it because I gotta gotta stay away from things that aren't good for me because I'm getting older. Gotta watch what I eat. So, there's the question. What cola do you drink, if you drink cola at all? My email address is chris@perillo.com. Of course, I'd welcome you to leave a post or a video follow-up in wherever you happen to be watching this video or reading the text that goes along with the video. My blog is at chris.perillo.com. And, of course, the community of Geeks is at geeks.perillo.com. And we've got quite a vibrant community over there. They're talking about everything. Anything that is somewhat related to technology, and admittedly, cola is as much a part of your geekliness as your keyboard. I mean, how many of you out there right now in the chat room? I've got a chat room here that's incorporated inside the video that we stream out live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that you're more than welcome to join. How many of you in this chat room have got some cola sitting next to you? And if so, what is in that can of cola, or what was in that can of cola? I'm just going to throw it out there. Just asking here. Pepsi. Oh, you remember? I drank Crystal Pepsi. I loved Crystal Pepsi when I was in college. Oh, I lived on Crystal Pepsi, which would probably explain the reason why I turned out the way I did. Drinking water? The hell's wrong with you? Some people. Seems like we have a lot of Pepsi geeks around here. Cherry Coke. Pfft. Pfft. Nith. So if you want to join us in the chat room, you're more than welcome to. As I said, we're open all the time, typically talking tech, at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.